Mucar 892 BT Bluetooth. Blah 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 blah. Quick start guide. Lots of languages: English, French, Spanish, German. Oh yeah, what you got to do, this, that and the other. Come on, whoever really reads instructions. Oh la la. Oh, look at that. What else we got in here? Charging apparatus, USB-A to USB-C, and some weird data link cable-y jobbies. Oh, I think, well, that'll obviously go into something, and then you can put the other one into, I don't know. Not read the instructions yet, but we always like this piece, don't we? Not sure what this is, let's have a quick look, shall we? So USB to, looks like an Ethernet cable, which is that blue one. I don't know what that's all about. Let's get this plastic off of it, because I don't like all this stuff. Oh, bit of ASMR for you. So we've got the Bluetooth dongle thing, which is magnetic. Sticks on the back. Got a stand thing there, look. You can stand it up. Or you can hook it over your steering wheel. So we'll take that off. Power button, USB, USB-C. It feels just like a tablet with protection, basically. It's quite smooth. I'm just going to switch it on. Mucar. Don't know if you can see that. We've got reflections in it. A bit steady. Mucar. We'll get there in a minute. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I'll get it all updated and we'll connect it up to the car and see what it can do. I will just state before this video gets started, this was sent to me. I didn't pay for it. They sent it to me for test review and my honest opinion. And they asked if I could do it on a couple of different cars, but then they gave me a time limit and I don't have access to a lot of different cars. So we're testing it on the Range Rover, the 2010 3.6 TDV8 L322. I have got the Nissan Patrol there, but I looked it up this morning. It has got an OBD socket, being a 9798, but it runs on some weird Nissan protocol, and I don't know, and it's over there. I'm not even going to bother trying it on that. But yeah, let's get in the car, get this hooked up. I'm going to connect it up to my phone because this has got a lot of AI on it as well, so use my phone as a hotspot, so we'll have internet access as well. which probably most of you will have. Now, I've only just recently, I'm digressing here, I've upped my tariff on my smartphone. I was just on pay-as-you-go. Regular mobile, €1.50 a month is your base fee, and then calls and text costs a certain amount, and then your data costs whatever, and it was quite expensive if you wanted to use data. Up to the tariff to the next one, which is €4.90 a month, unlimited calls, unlimited texts, and 50 gig of data as part of the €4.90 a month. So I thought, right, let's do that, and I'm going to try doing some live streaming in the garage as well. But anyway, today we're in this car, checking out this Mucar, or Mucar. Yeah, they come up with some weird names, don't they? It's something to do with Think Car. On the box it did say Think Car on it, so it's part of that. And I did get an email because I said, the box says something about Think Car, can you clarify, so that I'm not giving out the wrong information. Yeah, do your research and you'll find it. There will be links in the description, and they possibly might be affiliate links. So that's out of the way. Let's get in the car. So I've connected up to my phone. I'm just doing all the updates. It's pretty good, this one. The other ones that I've got, like the launch and the top don, it shows it brings up, whether it's because I've been using it off the internet, now I've got my phone connected. When you normally hit the upgrade button, it shows the whole list from top to bottom, and then it'll scan through each one, and then try upgrading each specific software for each specific make. This one came up and it just said 6, so it said that they was all on the latest thing, and it just wanted to update 6 of them. So it's just doing that now. I'm just letting it run through. Then I'll check the maintenance ones, and then we'll plug it into the car and get going. I don't know how much data it's using on my phone, but I'll find out later. It's just going through it. Oh, it's got 2 more to do. Mercedes-Benz and Porsche. And then we'll check the maintenance. You know, where it says maintenance, we'll check that one in a minute. Done all that now, so I'm going to hit the maintenance button. And that's saying it's all on latest version. Latest version, latest version, latest version. So that's all done. Right, we'll come out of that. Diagnose. Auto search. Oh, fancy. That looks like a Lucid Air. I don't know if it is or not. Oh, look, there we go. Ooh. It's taking our time. Keeps beeping. Right, I'm going to do an automatic search. Oh, no, let's just manually select. Range Rover 2012 10 3.6 diesel. Let's see what special functions we got on this car. Electronic parking brake alarm, security, throttle idle speed, tyre pressure monitor, exhaust system, steering, air suspension, headlamp, battery, brake bleed, injector, door, window, sunroof, tailgate, seat, camera, body, electrical, powertrain, chassis, EGR valves, transmission calibration, transport mode, adaptive cruise control, others. Let's see what it says on others. Special applications, restraints, build mode. Do a health report. Oh, Kira, give it a rest. So it's come up with 12 DTCs, instrument control panel, intermittent fault, historic fault, parking assist control module, abnormal, front right inner sensor, intermittent fault, amplifier faults. Right, I'm going to clear all the DTCs and then we'll see what comes back. So we've got no DTCs now, nothing. 28 systems it found on the car, no faults. Now, I don't know if everybody's Range Rover does the same. When you plug a diagnostic tool in, I get all sorts of faults come up. Basically, a lot of them just say lost communication with a certain module. I just wonder, I mean, everything works on the car, well, it does now. If you caught my short video the other day, I fitted a second-hand parking control module in the back because the system was dead, it wouldn't do anything. I've fixed that because that was a permanent fault on the whatever scan tool I plugged in. But a lot of them, it's just lost communication. I just wonder if it's something shuts down quicker than it should do, or it fires up before it, or it doesn't fire up when it's been asked to, and it just logs it as a lost communication fault, because all the faults that show up on there, everything works on the car. But I've cleared the faults. 28 systems it found on this particular car, and no DTCs now. So yeah, let's have a bit of a deeper dive into like the live readings and stuff. So we'll come back out of that and let's do system selection, engine control module. So we can read fault codes, which there shouldn't be anything, but we'll just check it. No fault codes. Go back, or exit. Back. Read, you've got actuation tests. So when you do plus or minus, it will change the current values. So you can do all of these different things. Throttle actuator positions, swirl valve actuator, pressure control valves. You can go through and do all those actuation tests. Oh no, I've gone back too far now. On engine control. Screen's a bit too sensitive really. Read data stream. So here we should have some, it should come up and you've got all sorts here. So let's just have a look at accelerator position sensor, circuit D and circuit E, and let's hit OK. So at the minute I have not got my foot on the pedal. I'm going to start going down, and then you see it's going down. I'll keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. That's all the way to the bottom. So full throttle's 100%, no throttle's 0%, and I'm assuming that's how it should be. And you know, you can. So that's that. Let's come out of that. Deselect those two, and you've got everything on here that you're going to possibly need for live readings, boost pressure, bank 1, bank 2, command boost, EGRs if they're still working, and all that kind of thing. So let's come back out of there. Let's come out of there. Let's go to transmission. We can do data stream on the transmission. You know, all sorts of things on here. Yeah. I'm sure I just went into transmission. Yeah, transmission control module. Gear position, everything, all different pressures. If you want to check anything on your gearbox, it's all there. So here we've got, oh shit, data stream for everything on your IPC, which is like, yeah, all your dash and everything. Actuation test. You know, you can switch all your lights on, go through them one by one, fog lights, brake wear pad thingy, performance shift lamp, you know, it's got everything on it. It's fully your steering angle sensor, let's see what it has got for suspension. We haven't got adaptive damping on this car. Parking assist control module. Read data stream. So this is like all your sensors. So front left inner sensor. I suppose you can put something in front of your sensor, move it in and out, and that'll, I don't know how that works, but that's your data stream for that anyway. I'm just seeing if there's a suspension. That's what everyone asks. Can you calibrate the suspension? I do not know. What would that be under? Body control module? Actuator. No. No, what have I done? Special functions. It's air suspension. So height calibration, deflation, inflation, set and unset suspension, manufacturing freeze mode, ride level control module inflation, ride level control module diagnostic interface, suspension, set unset, air suspension, geometry set. I'm assuming that's for when you do your alignment and stuff. So height calibration, yeah, I'm not going to go into that, but it is on there. Special functions actually in the Range Rover side of it, so you've got all your other bits and pieces, which we have already just been through. I will come out of the Range Rover side of things. Yeah, don't worry. So you've got diagnose, OBD, history. So you should be able to go into that and bring up our last history report. Sometimes these things are a little slow. Well, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to bring up the report. Thank you. Is that it there, that button? No, what are you doing? Yeah. It's got us there. It doesn't look like the time's set quite correct. I'll have to do that. Yeah, so that's history. Report. Land Rover. And then I can email it to myself if I wanted to, but I'm not going to bother. Can we actually read it? No, I can email it to myself if I need to. The next one we've got feedback. You can leave your feedback. Dollarfix community is a social media platform suitable for every car enthusiast. You can participate in hot topics, post and browse interesting and useful content, as well as create and join favourite communities on Dollarfix. And then Muai is capable of answering various questions to have. Let's just try that. Let's enter. Hi, welcome to Muai. Let's check out what I can do. So I'm going to put in the code that I had the other day. P023 dash 22D. See what it comes back with. Seems like you've entered a code or partner. We can please. Oh, hang on. I'd have to switch that clicking off. Range Rover fault code. Yeah, come on, what are you playing at, you piece of shit? If you're looking for a fault code, please provide the exact fault code. Oh, I just did do. Right, so let's put it as a capital P 023-22D. Oh, let's just put in P023. Well, this is a great start, isn't it? Perhaps this scan tool doesn't provide us with a P023 code. Let's come out of that. But it's there if you need it. And I'm assuming that when you go in and do, so yeah, that's all that. This is the diagnose section. Let's go to maintenance. So you got all these maintenance things. Can I bring them up on a big screen? Oh, I don't want to salt. I just want to. Right, so here we go. This is like a maintenance. These are like all your service preset things, which come on these scanners. So you get air fuel ratio, ABS bleeding, AdBlue reset. I'll let you read through them. You can pause it if you want, and then we'll just scroll up and see what else we've got. Let's go back. So that's that maintenance. So you've got your upgrade button for doing all your software, maintenance software, and then app software. You can upgrade it all more. So you've got your settings, online service, user manual, fault code library. Let's see if we can do a P023. No, this doesn't recognise the... Oh. Well, don't worry about that. Fault code library. Coverage list tells you what cars it covers. Module, if you want to connect an external device or USB, Bluetooth or whatever. Gadget. Remote assistance. And down here you've got all these diagnoses, all these bits and pieces. So it's basically, it's the same as what comes up on that part of the screen. Oh, here we go again. I've come back out of it and it's trying to do a VIN scan on its own. Yeah, we know what car is, thank you. End. Okay, thank you for that. I'll switch the ignition off. Take out that. And there we go. In a nutshell, that is it. Now, when it comes to these Chinese scan tools, they're all pretty much, I've not seen, obviously like this, the menus and the interface is all slightly different, but when you actually get into like the bare bones of like the scanning side of things, they're all the same. The software all feels the same and it all does the same sort of thing. That's quite handy that goes on there. That's quite a strong magnet as well. That's not going to just fall off. The software always feels the same. And the only difference that I can really find between them all is obviously the branding. The menu screens, they all come up slightly differently. And the different price ranges reflects on what sort of service functions you get. I can't remember how many this is, but it's 30 something. Excuse me. There's 30 something service functions, so like resets, this, that and the other. Now, you've got to be careful with a lot of these scan tools, because like a lot of these service functions, if you need to add them on, you've got to then pay for it. Also, they're normally limited in time over upgrading. So when you want to update your software, say like a new car comes in the thing, a couple of years, this gets to be a couple of years old and you want to update it, on a lot of them the subscription runs out 1 to 2 years. This one, it's free upgrades for bloody life. Marvellous. Yeah, the good thing is about this, the screen is quite responsive, it's fairly light, and it just feels like a tablet. It's not, obviously, doesn't feel quite like an iPhone, but you know, obviously the screen's getting my fingerprints on it already, you can see that. But it works, it does the job. And I'll say I was going to try it on a couple of different cars, and then I got an email from them and they said, oh, if you can get the video out, we can give you discount codes, this, that and the other for your viewers. And the discount code runs out on the 6th of July. The original email, they wanted me to release the video on the 8th of July because it's Amazon Prime Day, so there's obviously a lot of promotions going on. I said, yeah, I can get it out for the 8th. And then they said, well, if you get it out, we can give you a discount code for your viewers, which is valid up to the 6th of July. I thought, talk about putting a bit of pressure on. Anyway, so I'll probably put this out at some point. I don't know if the discount codes will still be valid. They'll be down in the description. You can get it on Prime Day, which will be probably cheaper as well. I can't remember how much these retail at, but I'd say out of all of them, I mean, I've got the Launch Pro Elite, which is sort of like a semi-professional scan tool. That's 2 years of free updates, and then after that you then got to pay a yearly subscription. It probably has got a few more service functions than this one, but so who's this going to be aimed at? It could be aimed at professionals, really, if you not want to spend thousands on a scan tool. But this is probably like your serious DIY enthusiast one that does a lot of work on his friends' cars. You've got your scan tool. It's quite rugged. I don't know how tough the screen is. I don't want to test it out. It's got nice sort of edges on it. It's got the thing on the back. You can hang it on your steering wheel. You can have it stood up. Magnetic dongle thing there. It's all really, really sort of well thought out, and it's pretty good. All links will be in the description. If there's any discounts, they'll be down there as well. We'll wait for these tractors to pass. Farmers, they're busy making hay. Yeah, so all links will be in the description. I'm sorry it's another scan tool video, but they keep sending to me, I keep trying them, and they seem to get better and better every time they send me one. No, I say they are different companies, but yeah, quite chuffed with it. It doesn't feel premium like you know, if you spent a couple of grand on something, you'd like it to have a nice feel. It does feel sort of a bit plasticky on the back, but I mean the sides are rubber. That feels quite nice. The screen is nice and responsive. Nothing worse than a laggy touchscreen. We've all got used to responsive touchscreens, and there's nothing worse than dragging your finger across and it trying to catch up with your finger. This one doesn't do that. It's pretty good. So yeah, wrap this video up. It works on the Range Rover. It'll work on many other cars. I haven't got them here to try it on, so you'll have to take my word for it. Big bonus, free updates for life. No messing about, no subscriptions. Buy it once and that's it. All the connectivity you want. I still don't know what that Ethernet cable was for. I'll have to look at the instructions. There are instructions built into here, so you could probably have a look on that if you wanted. And that'll do for this video. Catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, bye for now.